All right, good afternoon, everyone. I'm going to be announcing our High Point Awards. We're going to begin with our highest scoring duo trios. If the dancers have taken third place High Point, they'll be getting a $50 cash prize, second place $100, and first place $200. So dancers, I'm going to announce our top 5 duo trios. If you hear the title of your routine and your studio and your placement, you're going to come meet Camila right over here, stage left, and then we'll do a photo thereafter. So we're going to start highest scoring PeeWee duo trio starting in 5th place, High Point. Give it up, that award goes to Footprints in the Sand from North Point Dance Academy is taking 5th. 4th place High Point, PeeWee Duo Trio, that award goes to Diva from Rockstar Academy of Dance. And for our top 3, 3rd place High Point, PeeWee Duo Trio goes to Lullaby from the Southern Strut. 2nd place High Point, PeeWee Duo Trio goes to Ease On Down from the 9 Dance Academy. Which means your highest scoring PeeWee Duo Trio in first, give it up for All I Do Is Dream of You from the 9 Dance Academy. Those are your top 5 duo trios. Great job, dancers. Let's bring it to center and we'll do a quick photo. Come on over, guys. Go 3, 2, 1. 3, 2. And we got it. Congratulations, dancers. Thank you so much. All right, we're going to move on to our High Point groups by age. So same thing, top 5, 3rd place gets $50, 2nd place $100, and 1st place $200 cash prize. So beginning with our highest scoring PeeWee group, starting in 5th place, High Point. Give it up for Singing in the Rain from the 9 Dance Academy. 4th place High Point, PeeWee group goes to Short Line from New Level Dance Company. And for your top 3, 3rd place High Point, PeeWee group goes to Through the Gates from Dance Unlimited. 2nd place High Point, PeeWee group goes to State of Shock from Spotlight Dance Studio. And your highest scoring PeeWee group in first goes to Why Can't We from Dance Town. Those are your highest scoring PeeWee groups. All right, moving on to top 5 PeeWee lines. 5th place High Point, PeeWee line, that award goes to Swinging on a Star from the 9 Dance Academy. We have 2 routines in 4th place High Point, and our first routine in 4th is Good Vibes from the Southern Strut. 4th place High Point will also go to All Eyes on Me from Dance Unlimited. And for our top 3, we'll start in 3rd place High Point. We have 2 routines in 3rd, and our first routine in 3rd is No Boys Allowed from the Southern Strut. 3rd place High Point also goes to Music, Music, Music from the Southern Strut. 2nd place High Point, PeeWee line goes to Roller Coaster from Spotlight Dance Studio. Which means your highest scoring PeeWee line in first goes to Set Sail from the Southern Strut. Those are your top 5 PeeWee lines. All right, PeeWee extended line, starting in 5th. 5th place High Point, that award goes to Go the Distance from Patty Eisenhower Dance Center. 4th place High Point extended line goes to Don't Hang Up from Woodbury Dance Center. And for our top 3, 3rd place High Point goes to Follow the Sun representing Woodbury Dance Center. 2nd place High Point, PeeWee extended line. Give it up for Pretty Boy from the Southern Strut. Which means your highest scoring PeeWee extended line in first goes to Genie Magic, also from the Southern Strut. Those are your top 5 PeeWee extended lines. All right, moving on to our Performance Division Awards. So in this category, it's $50 voucher for 3rd place, $100 voucher for 2nd, and $200 voucher for 1st. We begin with PeeWee Contemporary with the top 2. 2nd place High Point, PeeWee Contemporary goes to Short Line from New Level Dance Company. Highest scoring PeeWee Contemporary in first goes to Why Can't We from Dancetown. PeeWee Hip Hop with a top 2. Second place high point PeeWee Hip Hop goes to It's Me, Mario from Dance Spectrum. And highest scoring PeeWee Hip Hop in first, that award goes to Lil Dogs from the 9 Dance Academy. Moving on to top scoring PeeWee Jazz, starting in 5th place high point with 2 routines in 5th. Our first routine in 5th is Little Poppins from the 9 Dance Academy. 5th place high point PeeWee Jazz also goes to Genie Magic from the Southern Strut. 4th place high point, give it up for All Eyes on Me from Dance Unlimited. And here we go with our top 3. 3rd place high point goes to No Boys Allowed from the Southern Strut. 2nd place high point, PeeWee Jazz, give it up for State of Shock from Spotlight Dance Studio. And your highest scoring PeeWee Jazz in first goes to Roller Coaster, also from Spotlight Dance Studio. Those are your top 5. All right, PeeWee Lyrical, top 5. Here we go. 5th place high point. PeeWee Lyrical goes to Ave Maria from North Point Dance Academy. 4th place high point goes to Follow the Sun from Woodbury Dance Center. And our top 3 Lyrical. 3rd place high point goes to Birdsong from True Dancing Company. 2nd place high point Lyrical goes to Through the Gates from Dance Unlimited. And your highest scoring PeeWee Lyrical in first goes to Set Sail from the Southern Strut. All right, we have a high scoring musical theater PeeWee routine in 1st place high point. That award goes to I'm Available from Rockstar Academy of Dance. And your highest scoring PeeWee specialty in first goes to Singin' in the Rain from the 9 Dance Academy. And that takes us to our highest scoring PeeWee tap, starting in 5th place high point. 5th place high point goes to Elvis from Woodbury Dance Center. 4th place high point goes to Say Hey from the 9 Dance Academy. And for your top 3 in tap, 3rd place high point goes to Pretty Boy from the Southern Strut. 2nd place high point PeeWee tap goes to Good Vibes from the Southern Strut. And your highest scoring PeeWee tap in first goes to Music, Music, Music from the Southern Strut. All right, wrapping it up with PeeWee Acro, starting in 2nd place high point. 2nd place high point PeeWee Acro goes to Friends Like Me from Dance Unlimited. And your highest scoring acro in the PeeWee division goes to Swingin' on a Star from the 9 Dance Academy. And that takes us to our final announcements. We have one PeeWee routine who will be re-performing in our closing show, not re-competing, but re-performing as a showcase. This is our top winning PeeWee Best Performance. Here's the announcement. Give it up. That award goes to Set Sail from the Southern Strut. Is our best performance in the PeeWee division. Congratulations to Southern Strut and all of our dancers on stage and all of our studio owners, teachers, and choreographers. Thank you so much. We will see you in a few with our seniors, everybody. Thank you, thank you.